indigenous soul. Indigenous soul, indigenous soul. Indigenous soul, indigenous soul.
Good evening. I'm Cihuapilli Rose Amador, and this is Native Voice TV. Well, we're going to be hearing from the California Valley Miwok Tribe and their struggle. But before that, I'm going to give you a couple announcements of things that are coming up in the community. You should put this on your calendar and make sure you're there. And the first is the Mexica New Year's, and that's in March. I think we have a flyer or announcement on the screen for you in a couple seconds. But it is in March, and it's about, I don't know, 4th, 5th, that's the wrong one. Okay, we'll talk about that, leave it there. That's a 3rd annual fundraiser comedy jam for the American, what is it, the Indian Health Center of Santa Clara Valley. And they've had several, this is about their 3rd or 4th. And Mark Yaffe's coming to town. Mark Yaffe's been on the show. In fact, we just saw Mark Yaffe tape a show for Showtime with a good friend of ours, Scott Montoya, down in Los Angeles, and that was last weekend. So Mark is coming up for the 3rd annual fundraiser for the Indian Health Center of Santa Clara Valley. So join us out there. That's March 28th. I can't see that far, and I'm too vain to put my glasses on. But anyhow, it's going to be great every year. It seems to get better and better each year. So come out and support the Indian Health Center of Santa Clara Valley. And we have, and there's some more of the details of that event. It's 701 Vine Street. That's at the Soto Theater. And tickets are $25 for general admission. And there's the information, the number to buy tickets, reserve your tickets, and make sure you get them ahead of time. Or you can email Vernon Medicine Cloud at the email on the screen right there. So jot that down, and we'll see you there. We'll laugh together. And then coming up is the Mexica New Year. And that again is in March. And I know we have all the details for you if you just hang on a second there. And anyhow, there it is, and that's, I can't say that, but we'll just say it's the Azteca Mexica New Year, and that is on March 14th and 15th, and at the National Hispanic University on Story Road. It's been there the last, I guess about 3 years now. It's been a wonderful event. It grows every year. If we can have the next picture there with there's all the details. The event's Saturday and Sunday. There'll be food booths out there. As you can see, a lot of dancers. They come from all over California, and then I know they come from several different tribes are present. They come from Pine Ridge, everywhere. You have people from everywhere, down from Mexico City, just have from across the nation, a lot of people. It's sponsored this year by Whole Foods. El Observador is a sponsor of a lot of Native events. They sponsor Native Voice TV, and Isachilmal, Monica Amador is the one who will be out there representing El Observador, so be sure to support that newspaper. And let's see, what is up next? I think that we can pass that up because we already have all that information. I think we jotted that down a couple times. But you know what? It's Sipatzing David Romero's 60th birthday. And you know, this guy, he's up there on the screen, but I'm sure you've seen him at every powwow in town. And you know, he is one of the unsung heroes. He's kind of in the dark there, we can't see him, so there he is. Sipatzing. He helps Jack Hyatt with the Indian Time, you can't see him there, see, with the radio show. And he also has Native Ways, his own radio show. He helps us with Native Voice TV. He's at all the powwows. He's taking pictures for us tonight, and every time we have a shoot here at the studio. He's everywhere. And things, you know, he doesn't tell people what he does, and I'm sure you've probably seen him everywhere. But over Christmas, he personally bought 25 coats for kids and sent them to Pine Ridge so the kids would have coats. He also helps with the regalia for the Kapuli Tonaleke. He donates so that they can make their regalia. And he just does all these things that, I mean, that's probably things that, I mean, those are the only two things I know of as far as, you know, just personal things, but he does things for everybody and he just never tells anybody. So happy birthday to David. We really appreciate him in the community and we really thankful that he works with Native Voice TV. So happy birthday, Sipatsi. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Silvia Burley. She is the chairperson of the or chairwoman of the California Valley Miwok Tribe. And they've been having a struggle for many years now. So welcome, Silvia. Give us a little bit of history of your, the background of your tribe and who they are.
Thank you. I like being here. We are called the California Valley Miwok Tribe. We're a federally recognized tribe. We're governed under custom and tradition, and we're located in Stockton, California. Our tribe has been around since 1915. We used to be called Sheep Ranch Rancheria of Miwok Indians, and we officially changed it in June 2001. And so if you look in the Federal Register, we're in the Federal Register under California Valley Miwok Tribe.
And how long have you been the chair?
I'll have been the chair for 10 years of May of this year.
Oh, so you've been the chair for a long time.
Yes.
Now you're having struggles, and I know it's almost not unique to your tribe because I am hearing this with other tribes as well. And mainly with the smaller tribes where non-natives come in and want to absorb the tribes and take them over and change them and discredit them. And that's something similar that's going on with your tribe?
Yes, there's a issue of a non-native that has come in, and because he has a PhD, he has a way of manipulating words, and he's misleading bureau officials and government officials of believing that we have a leadership dispute, which is totally false. And it's really causing havoc within our tribe. There's a lot of suffering going on because now they hired a non-gaming commissioner and a non-gaming attorney, ex-employees of California Gambling Control Commission. And they've stopped our revenue sharing trust fund money, which used to come in as money that we'd use when shortfalls would happen in our 638 contract, which we got money from the Bureau of Indian Affairs.
Okay, well, 638 contract is?
It's a mature status contract that you have a government-to-government relationship with the Bureau of Indian Affairs, okay. And it's funding that comes in to help you run your programs. Programs like ICWA and education.
What kind of programs?
ICWA is Indian Child Welfare Act, and so you have your ICWA, you have NEGPRA, which helps you with your repatriation of artifacts from grave sites, and we just have some elderly programs. We have an education program for younger children, and we're a landless tribe, so we don't have the luxury of like a lot of tribes that can kind of hold back when their money is tight.
What kind of, okay, let's back up a little bit. You said you have elder programs. What kind? What do you?
You have the ones to where you can help the elderly when they have problems with money running short for their prescriptions, getting them to and from the doctor's office and helping them with housing. Anything that we can do to get them hot meals, or if they run low on clothing, anything that they might need that they themselves can't afford to.
And the youth programs?
The youth program right now, we're such a small tribe, and it's hard that we don't have land, but we still have the language retention program for the youth. We've been working on our dictionary since 2000, so every year we add on to it. And the education, which we teach them the culture of our tribe.
Now, my understanding is it all started because somebody wanted to, a non-native wanted to start a casino.
Yes.
And they got